So it's not uncommon when you're shopping around for an SEO agency to hear that you're going to pay us every month and we're going to do all this work and don't expect results for 6 to 12 months. So why does it take so long? Hey, it's Mark with SEO Freak. And in this video, I'm going to explain why SEO takes so long, but why it's totally worth it. Now, it's not uncommon for SEO efforts to take a minimum of 6 months to show results, and there's a lot of reasons for this. There's the complexity of search algorithms, the amount of competition, and the gathering of user data on your website. But first, I think it's important to talk about how Google makes money and why it's so protective of their search results. Google's search engine is a product, and delivering high-quality search results is its main focus. And while free to use, a lot of these searches are monetized with ads. And it's not really free. What you're trading in return is a history of your search intent and online purchasing behavior that Google uses to show you relevant ads. For instance, let's say you're regularly searching for rewards credit cards. You'll be placed into a bucket with other users searching for credit cards and be shown ads on Google Search, across millions of websites on the display network, on YouTube, and in your Gmail inbox. You'll also probably see ads inside mobile apps and games if the advertisers got their stuff together. They're everywhere. Google Ads is one of the most effective digital advertising platforms. I should know I've spent millions of dollars getting clients results on Google Ads. The bulk of Google's revenue comes from this advertising. In 2021, this was more than $209 billion, which is nearly 82% of all Google's revenue. So it's safe to say that the quality of Google search results is a primary focus. Serving up the best results means more market share that leads to ads on more searches. So one of the reasons it's difficult to rank on Google is because Google protects its users from bad searches. They want to make sure you're a legit website and not spam. In another video, I talked about how Google search works by crawling and indexing your website. Once you're in the index, Google will start showing your web page to users searching for your targeted keywords. There are more than 200 ranking factors taken into consideration, and the processing of that data takes time. These signals are collected continuously. Backlinks, click-through rate, time on page, and a lot of more interesting things like, is your content being shared on social media? Are your backlinks being created naturally and not too quickly? And all of these data points are collected and compared across 8.5 billion searches per day. Even Google's massive computer systems take time to figure this all out. And even then, your content is going to be tested against your competitors before Google hands out rankings. Let's say you've done a stellar job. We know for sure that your new piece of content is going to hit the first page. Your technical SEO is on point, your content is fire, your website's already authoritative in your niche. It's still going to take a couple of months to get there. You see, Google slowly tests your content to see how users interact with it. And the way it does this is by boosting your rank for a few days, even a week, and then collecting data about how users interacted with your website in the context of other searches. Let's take a look at Google Search Console to see how this works. So this is a real website with a competitive search term, and it's already got a low ranking. The orange line represents the average position the content appears in Google search, and the purple line is how many search impressions the content appears for, or how many times people actually see it in the search results. So this was a search term I was targeting that I already had a ranking on page 7 or 8, but it was getting zero traffic. I published the article on June 12th, submitted it for indexing, and then waited. You can clearly see a spike in the rankings for about 2 weeks, and then a dip while Google analyzed the content compared to the rest of the SERP. Then Google decided to place my content on the first page. Now, I knew for a fact that I could rank at the top for this result. My content was way better than everything else. I had a video, I had solid images, compelling copywriting. Yet from July to September, my content languished on the bottom of the first page of Google, collecting data on how people were interacting with it. In mid-September, nearly 3 months after the article was published, it finally breached the top 3 results. In the next chart, you can see how effective being in the top 3 results really is. This article didn't really start seeing a large number of clicks until it breached the top 3 results. Now, once you've achieved a top 3 ranking, it can last a long time. But it's important to note that Google will constantly be testing newer content versus your content to see if you should still be the king. In this next chart, you'll see a consistent top 3 ranking, but there's also dips where there were algorithm updates and where Google was testing content in my niche against mine to see if I've truly earned the ranking. Now, this is why it's important to be consistently updating your content and be aware of your rankings over time. Guys, good SEO is like hitting the gym. You've got to commit to a lifestyle change and work consistently to produce results over time. Adding SEO to your business model isn't something that's going to generate results immediately. It's for businesses and individuals making a long-term investment in their business or their side hustle. The most important thing you can do is to develop an SEO strategy, stick to it, and measure your results over a period of time. SEO is one of the best ways to grow a business online, and it's one that gets ignored a lot because of the level of work and patience required. So that means there's less competition for you. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you're looking to learn simple SEO techniques to grow your business or your side hustle, consider subscribing to this channel where I drop weekly knowledge on all things SEO. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.